No, definitely not.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Well, greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the media. We have concluded today's hearing in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, and the crowning glory of it was that he put up a very good defense of himself, even though he was concentrating on the objections raised to the jurisdiction of the court. On that note, the court adjourned for further hearing to 7th of November, when the court expects that he will enter his full defense. Well, having said that, I know a lot of people have raised questions and eyebrows about the propriety of Nnamdi Kanu representing himself. It is his decision to make. He has a right under the Constitution to defend himself, and this case being politically charged, I think the idea or the notion that this is a normal criminal case has to be dispensed with. This is a not normal criminal case at all. If you want to understand the complexity of this case and the true political dimensions to it, you think of the case of Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Obafemi Awolowo, Mahatma Gandhi. These cases were all politically tinged cases masquerading as criminal prosecutions. And these great men I mentioned, at some point in their struggle, at some point in their travail imposed on them by the state, they took the podium and defended themselves. So a politically charged case often comes with some unusual dimensions like this. So because, why? The reason is simple. Lawyers are restricted to very narrow wiggle room when they are doing a case. And that narrow wiggle room can be inimical, can be prejudicial to the interest of the client when the case has a political dimension to it. That thing needs to be out there. That limitation we have is not expected of the defendant himself. So a lot of times, the defendant himself will make the best defense of his case at that very point in time. That does not obviate the fact that the presence of a lawyer in a case is always better. But in certain circumstances, there are exceptions, and the exception is, this one is one of the major exceptions. Thank you.
Thank you. The law that I have contravened. Yes. You cannot ask me to enter a defense for a law that does not exist, and particularly the law that the Supreme Court itself has declared non-existent. So what will I be defending? We're in a country where our laws are written. This is not England, where you have an unwritten constitution or unwritten law. We have a country where all our laws are in black and white. This is a lawmaker here. They made the law we're talking about. And if you ask him, he will tell you that there is nowhere they made chapter 45 of the criminal code. They didn't make it. Honorable, people make that law. It is not in existence. So who made that law? Who made that law? Was that law made by the Attorney General's office? And the Attorney General does not have the powers to make laws. So I am saying, as an ordinary citizen, that Nnamdi Kanu is completely right and within section 36 of the constitution, which borders on his fundamental right to fair hearing, to be charged with in a court with a law that is in existence, not with a law that is not existent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, the truth is that the weather is not clear, and with what is happening right now, it just is James Omotosho's threat against Republic Damas and Namdekan is clear. This is crystal clear that the federal government of Nigeria will soon, read out their scripts. Yes, I told you guys that if you think Namdekan is going to get favor from this Nigerian court, just wake up from your dream, because it's not going to get it. That is why you see so many persons are talking about political solution, because they know that is the only way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free from this. You don't set be this. They have already planned what they will do. You get, but it's bad. We are talking about a case that has already been settled. 2022, this man was discharged and acquitted. It's just like someone that was already buried. You went to the grave and start picking bones and you say you don't rise again. That is just what they are doing concerning this case. Nigerian judiciary, when I don't fail this country, is a pity that you are not independent. You work based on the executive power, the higher bidder. Nigerians do not have trust again in our judiciary. It don't sour. Outside the country, out there, then they love us. Look at what Kenya did. Kenyan judge told Kenya government, you err. You did not act well. Somebody came to your country. You're supposed to protect the person. But he connived with Nigerian government and he was kidnapped. And you people said you extradited him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria, which is against the treaty Nigerian government have signature to. What are we talking about? A country who does not obey its own law. It's a shame. Anyway, guys, it don't set. You understand? So this is the summary of what happened today in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court trial. The judge don't tell us say you don't give him 24 hours make he bring in defense. You not gonna allow him defend himself, because they know say this guy will talk so many things the world will not want to hear. I mean Nigeria will not want the world to hear. You get? But we dey watch how this game we play. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.